The scripts had to go to Tokyo to get approval. And then I have to argue back and forth with Tokyo about things like, you can't say the word children like it's singular. It's not, it's a plural. And things like that, which would go on for quite a while sometimes before they would finally give in. Done ADR scripts, nothing like that for the first series. I said we had to. If they had provided their own translation, I would have used that. They did not.
And I understand why they're so precious about their project. I mean, it's had a huge cultural impact, so I understand why they'd be um, very protective of it.
Most of the stuff that we were getting back for them, I was assuming was coming from Gainax, uh, just because of the nature of the stuff that was in the comments and so on. But it is very possible that not all of those comments came from Gainax. I was very surprised not to have gotten any comments back in English because at the time Gainax had an English language translator on staff named Michael House, and was very surprised never get any contacts from him regarding things, especially given the fact that some of this stuff I'm arguing about is like that's bad translation. Uh, So I don't know who at Gainax or whether it was someone in between was generating those comments and so on.
It was like we did the script. Matt did the script and he sent it to Japan, and then they corrected it and sent it back, and then we corrected it and sent it back, and things like they started getting really picky about things like this line says Ava launch. We wanted to say launch Ava. And we're like, well, it doesn't match the lip flaps. And the more pickier they got, finally Matt just sat down and wrote a letter going, listen, you have to let us do our jobs. This doesn't work in English. We can do it that way if you wanted to, but no one will buy it because it'll look sloppy and silly.
You can correct it all you want, but it's bad grammar. And I don't think anyone wants to put out a dub with bad grammar in it.
And finally, then after that, they backed off. So we just sort of stood up to them. And because of that, we were able to make Evangelion this really, I think, amazing show because Matt just wouldn't take any shit from the Japanese.
They kind of said, okay, we understand. And so that kind of stuff, the really oddball stuff, stopped getting picked on quite so much.